God is changing the situation for your good. Once upon a time, you were just a little boy or girl with tiny arms and spindly legs. Today, you have grown into an adult with muscular arms and well-rounded body. What happened to you is that you grew. And growth comes with a lot of changes. If there is one thing that has remained a constant in life, it is change. The environment keeps changing, sometimes for good, and for bad at other times. People's attitudes and character changes too. Practically everything on the face of this earth changes. On the other hand, there is another constant, God. The changeless quality of God is called His immutability. Yet, this unchanging God brings about lots of changes on the earth and in our lives. God specializes in changing things from bad to good. It is in His nature to convert unfavorable conditions to pleasant ones. At the point when everything seems to be going awry, He steps into the picture to make all things right and beautiful. At other times, we take the initiative to invite Him into our situations for Him to change it and make it better. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. The landscape of history is replete with examples of how God has changed the circumstances of individuals and families and nations. And because of the consistency of His nature, because He is immutable, He is wont to replicate what He has done in time past today. That alone should inform our faith and strengthen our trust in Him to change any situation for good. I am reminded of the story of the woman with the issue of blood during Jesus' physical ministry on earth. Her story is found in Luke 8 verses 42 to 48 and Mark 5 verses 24 to 34. This woman must have heard about Jesus' teachings and even His miraculous deeds. She must have witnessed one herself. The tales of His mind-blowing miracles must have been making rounds in the synagogue, the marketplace, in the neighborhood. And like that woman, we have heard and read about all that Jesus has done in the past. Even today, we see His mighty deeds in the lives of people we know and those around us. It's possible we keep wondering when our own turns will come. Like that woman with the issue of blood, you may be asking whether you will ever be delivered from that sickness that has kept you bedridden for many years. But it is time to quit asking those kinds of questions. If He did it before, He will do it again. If He did it for someone, you are also His child. He can do same for you. If He did it for a brother or sister, it means He is in your neighborhood and it wouldn't be long before He gets to you. For this woman, she had to suffer this ailment for 12 solid years. 12 years of sleepless nights. 12 years of going from one doctor to another. 12 years of spending all of her money on prescribed and abused drugs. 12 years of pain, continuous emaciation and nausea. 12 years of avoiding the public for fear of being disgraced because of the constant flow and smell. The years seemed like an unending stretch. Yet, God took charge and changed the situation for good. It doesn't matter for how long you have battled any problem. Those long years of unemployment can give way to God's miraculous provision of a job in the blink of an eye. God does not dwell in time. He created it and equally transcends it. He is not limited by the length of years or the brevity of time. He is an eternal being and time bows to His authority. Many times, because of how long we have struggled with a particular thing, we think that there would be no remedy for it. God is not like your doctors who will tell you that your problem has degenerated into a drug-defying and terminal condition. He can heal you. He can provide for you. He can change your condition for good. A lot of people were pressing upon Jesus on that day. I have heard someone say God may not answer him because there are so many people with requests tabled before God. You see, God is not a man. He cannot be overwhelmed by any kind of workload. You cannot tire him. He is not stressed and burdened. So, do not be discouraged into thinking that God will not attend to your situation. He definitely will listen to your heart cry and change your situation for good. God is going to change that situation for your good. It is not free, it comes at a cost. But the cost is not material. God will not ask you to bring money to him before he heals or helps you. The currency for your miracle is called faith. 12 years of trying is enough to make one to give up. Yet, this unnamed woman in the Bible did not allow her doubts to cloud the nudging of faith. Here's what she did as was recorded in Mark 5 verse 28. For she kept saying, "If I only touch his garments, I shall be restored to health." Amplified Bible. This is the same woman that has enriched doctors in her bid to get well. Yet, all her expenses only impoverished her and never restored her health. But she had faith in the only one who could heal without asking for money, and he did it for her. Her faith kept her mouth talking. She kept saying what she trusted God will do for her. As for you, what have you been saying in the midst of your crisis? Have you been pronouncing doom and prophesying bad luck? Learn to speak the language of faith today and watch God change your situation for good. Because she has heard about Jesus and what he has done, she sought a way to come close to him. The time of trouble is not the time to keep distance with God. Many people run away from God when things become bad. But this woman came close to the point of touching him. She stretched her hands towards him and touched him. You can do same today. In faith, stretch out and touch Jesus and see how he will change your life. The Bible records that immediately she touched Jesus, the flow of blood stopped instantly. What had lingered for 12 years did not last 12 seconds. That was the power of God at work. That same power is available to change your situation today. It only takes the twinkle of an eye for God to perform a miracle in your life. Finally, when Jesus found that power had gone out of him, he turned back and asked about who touched him. Trembling and afraid, the woman came forward and presented herself. Then Jesus said to her, "You are now well because of your faith. May God give you peace. You are healed, and you will no longer be in pain." Mark 5 verse 34, Contemporary English Version. When God comes to change your situation, he does a permanent work. When he changes your situation for good, no power of hell can reverse it. So, choose today to not keep wallowing in your pain, lack, losses, troubles, predicaments, and pains. Reach out and touch the one who can change situations.